Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel. Here it is. I know it's Sunday the 21st of January already, and this is Saturday Happenings. But it has to be another Saturday Happenings on Sunday because I was busy all day yesterday. I had so much fun. I posted a short earlier today of some beans because yesterday we had our Pressure Canning 101 workshop. And it was so much fun, and we did a nice mixed bean thing to teach people how to pressure can, and it was a full house, man. We had almost, I want to say we had like 28 people in the workshop. But did you see the beans? They're so pretty. Like, those are blue ribbon winning beans. If I was to do that, they would so be, there's so many nice beans in there. Anyway, I get real excited about those products because some of the people that in our workshop had never canned before. Some people had a history, you know, a good history of canning, but there were so many questions asked because people watch videos and they see people doing things like the dry canning the beans. Don't come at me with a lot of hate, but that's not an approved method. But we teach the approved way of doing it, and there were so many really good questions. Like, I literally started writing the questions down, and it makes me think I might just do me a little bean video. And I might, because I did a video a long time ago of why you should pre-soak your beans, and I used some dried sponges. That's actually the demo that I use at the workshop to impress upon people why you have to pre-soak your beans. Anyway, I don't want to get off on a tangent, but I did a video about that. And then I did videos canning beans, and maybe I need to bring them all together and do the video and can the beans and answer all the questions that people asked yesterday that sometimes you don't think about. So, so I'm thinking about that, but that was so much fun, and I need you to go look at that short. I've got one on TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, and then here. So if you see it, one of the places, just look at how pretty those beans are. I love a pretty bean. But anyway, so that was a lot of fun, and they're so cost effective. Like, seriously, we had 6 different kinds of beans. And we mixed them, and we canned them together, because if you look at the National Center or whatever, it says shelled dried beans. It doesn't specify individual, so you can mix them. So anyway, we did that. It was cool. But we had just those bags. Plus, we had enough that I brought my big Instant Pot, and I think Sam brought her big Instant Pot, and we made a pot of, it was some, and then Peggy brought some 4 cans of diced tomatoes and an onion, and we split all that into 2 and put them in the Instant Pots. There was bean soup that people loved. They thought it was phenomenal, and still enough that I brought some home. So anyway, beans are super economical, and there's so many good ways to use them. So I have in my plan in the next few weeks to do a bean video. So keep an eye out. So anyway, that's what happened. But last week, here's my calendar. Last week, I did my Saturday Happenings on Sunday. Sorry about that. I'll try not to make that a practice, but sometimes it just happens. And then I did the scrubber. So cool. That scrubber I am going to use forever. And yes, I've ordered a second one so that I have one to use outside of the bathrooms and stuff. Then on Monday, the Mix It Up Monday was the ground beef helper. Basically, that's kind of a home canned hamburger helper. It's like a DIY kind of the mix that would come in one of those hamburger helping type mixes. And then I did the ground beef and noodles. I would still use that hamburger mix, that helper, the beef helper, ground beef helper, I think I called it. I would still use that for things like pork. I would use it in maybe a tuna casserole. It's just a nice creamy thing, and it has a little bit of a beefy flavor, which is fine, but it turns out really good. So I like that. And then, of course, Canuary. So good. I love Canuary. It's like the best collaboration to start the year. It's so awesome. But I did the mango habanero jam, and it is good. It is so good. It's like a great dip, and so many people had these great suggestions, like to use it as a dip for egg rolls and just stuff like that, on chicken wings, on a pork roast. Like, it is a flavor that can carry over in so many different ways. So I hope you guys saw that video because it's awesome and the product is amazing. And this year I had all of the things come out of the same book. So if you bought that book, you're going to have at least a demo of 3 of the things in there. So that was good. And then I did a little short on that. Anyway, so that was last week. Now, coming up this week, today I got my little bean short, just so that you can see how pretty the beans are. And then today is me. A Saturday happenings on Sunday. And so Monday, tomorrow, I have got, like, there's 2 mixes that I'm doing there. They're both really, really good mixes, and I will do cooking with them, but on Tuesday I will actually use one of them in a pantry cooking for 2. So Monday and Tuesday, got you covered with good videos. And then on the 25th, so on Thursday is when I kind of like to just do, because Monday and Tuesday are kind of set. Wednesday should be a crafty or something. Thursday is kind of when I just do other random videos, and so you're going to want to watch this Thursday, because I'm going to show you what happened to one of my jars from my video of my mango habanero sauce. And so there's a little bit of a detail there. So you're going to want to make sure you watch on Thursday, because there's some good information coming at you. And then Friday's just a short. But I have good videos happening. And I have a lot of stuff going on. So I'm looking. Oh, so I said last week that I got this cool pattern making system, and I have successfully made a shirt with it. And it blows my mind, because pattern drafting, if you're drafting, it's like you have all these measurements and you have to draw it out and you draw your pattern. And this is like a pattern system from way back, like 1935, that has been used successfully forever, and we just don't hear about it over here this much. It's just from Germany. But basically, all the things you make for the top half of your body are based on your bust measurement. All the things for the bottom half of your body are made on your hip measurement, because there is a golden rule that measures the dimensions of a human body. And I won't go into a lot of detail, but I will do a video on this for Wednesday so that you can see it. But it's super cool. So I'm going to show you. See, like here, you take your measurements and then you literally draft it out. It's so cool. And I made a shirt and it was perfect. Comes with all the little equipment, and there's a special. This is the key. This special, it's a centimeter thing, measuring tape. But the cool part is the system. If you are a pattern person, you know how expensive patterns are. Each page, well, there's all the instruction. Each page is literally a pattern, and on the back is the patterns. And so I can't show you. That's like a thing, a copyright thing. But see, each page will be a pattern. Let's say I want to make, let me just pull something up. Something cool. We'll say, let me find one that I'm going to make. Oh, I know I'm going to make this one. We'll show this one because it's cute. So let's say I want to make that little dress or something, or that little vesty thing, which I actually have that one printed off. The back of it, they're like these little wee miniature patterns. You can see there. And that special tape measure, you put it in based on your measurement, your bust or hip measurement, and then you pull it out, and there will be little numbers on this pattern, and you pull it out and make a dot. And when you've done that, you combine all the dots like that, and you literally create a pattern. And if you want to adjust it, it's super easy because you're doing it. And then you can cut that out and you can put it on your body to make sure it fits right. I'm amazed by it. I already made a shirt and it turned out perfect. It fits like a glove. Like, it fits perfectly. And so this just blows my mind. So I will do a little bit more about this. It's called the Lutterloh system, if you're interested in that. But you can go over and check it out. I don't get anything from this. I just bought it because I was trying to figure out, I like garment making. And this was just exciting for me. So there's that. I'm going to do that. I'll show you that. That'll just be on Wednesday. And then maybe I'll do some other. And I know people aren't necessarily all garment makers, so I will come up with some other crafty things to do. So there's that. And then, oh, I'm excited about this. So you remember when I did the, it's like the Let Pot hydroponic grow system, and I was doing herbs there on my kitchen counter. They contacted me and want me to do a review on this. This is like an automatic houseplant water. Now, I have not gone in here, so I'm going to do an opening of that, and then I'm going to set it up. That'll be later today, I think. Either today or next Sunday. Depends on how long it takes me to get that done. Anyway, that's super cool because I want to tell you guys, we have some interesting plans coming up. So we have an opportunity to go to Alaska for like 4 or 5 months, like for a while. So we are planning on driving from Oregon to Fairbanks, Alaska. You look at a map, another road trip. You know how I love road trips. Anyway, so we're planning on driving up there, and then we'll stay. Our nephew lives up there, so we'll either stay with them or we look for a spot, you know, like our own maybe studio apartment or something, because we don't want to be overwhelming. But anyway, they've got a busy house. They've got 4 kids. They're both busy and stuff. So hopefully we can be helpful to them. I'm looking forward to it, and I love a good road trip. But in my mind, I'm planning out the road trip because I do not want to eat at restaurants every single day and things like that. So I'm thinking of things like taking my little mini Instant Pot, and especially if we get our own like studio apartment, these things will help. And I'm thinking of taking my little induction burner, which I've never used. I bought it for my RV, but I'm thinking I'll just take that, and that way, and I'm going to take some freeze-dried foods that I have from Thrive, because I think that would be just the way to go. You go into a hotel, make something, get comfy, and not have to go out to eat all the time. And we'll have Snickers with us, so I don't want to just leave him in a hotel or in the truck every time we go to eat. So I'm working on that. That's going to be a fun road trip, and that will be coming up in April. So that'll be cool, and our son will stay here so he can keep an eye on things, which I really appreciate that. That'll be cool. But today is going to be a busy day. I have Fermenting February. I've got 2 videos that I'm going to do for Fermenting February, which is I'm super excited. And then I also have the freeze-dried February. So I need to come up with, I'm going to make a recipe using freeze-dried foods, and I do not own a freeze dryer. So there is a way that you can have freeze-dried foods and still, you know, even if you don't have a freeze dryer, which a lot of people are getting those now. Like so many people, I know several people that have freeze dryers, but it's not just a thing that I've done. But I do have the Thrive freeze-dried food, so I'm going to do a video. And I'm excited because I have it in my head, and it's going to be a really good one. So I've got to work on that today. Freeze-dried February and fermented February, which I really appreciate participating in those workshops or in those collaborations because they're fun. So that's it for me. God, I can't believe the month is almost over. It's mind-blowing to me. But I do have a busy day coming up, and then we're going over to a friend's house for Chinese food for dinner. It'll be fun. But I got to get busy, and I've got my ironing board all ready so that I can just pull it down and start ironing things as I'm making stuff. So I do have some other projects, some basic beginner projects in my mind that I want to do also. So Wednesdays is a crafty day. So we'll see what I can come up with. Okay? Okay, so this is Saturday Happenings on Sunday, and I appreciate you guys hanging with me. And for all of you new guys, the new people from the collaboration, I love it. Thank you so much for stopping by and subscribing and hanging out. And I hope that my variety of subjects and videos appeals to you, because I just have fun making them, and I enjoy making these videos and interacting with all of you. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.